Michael Ure. On the tray, we all set, yeah? Okay, well. Hans Sass. They arrive to the Gerry and Cassia, London. Dini a fuair bás agus na daine a bhí Fásta a cosint an cúis public tonic. Seer. So rin mé ma dhé agus mar dúirt mé tá mé sásta go bhfuil sé ribh seo. So I want to welcome to drop their case against me. I attended the case in London out of respect for them to a case that should never have been taken. I contested the case. I defended myself. I asserted the legitimacy of the Republican cause and the right of the people of Ireland to freedom. During my 2 days of evidence, I categorically rejected all of the claims being made. To the conflict, and we now have, through the Good Friday Agreement, a peaceful and democratic way to go focus. That means trying to build an Ireland that's on equality and respect. I want to thank all of the people team that worked very, very closely with me over some time. Area and our family, and I want to give a big work. So Glockham, publication is loyal, but take work. So Glockham, publication is loyal, but take some questions if you wish.
Mr. Adams, we understand you still have to pay your and do you have a direct message for the claimants?
Well, I moved by the testimony of the two men who came forward and told of their own personal difficulties following the explosions. And I know many victims were standing outside a building here that people were killed in. Family members of mine have been. I think they were badly advised. I think they were badly advised from the very beginning, and the responsibility for that lies with the legal team that brought the case. Sorry, that again?
Given this appears to fall plus potential ruling there was a legal fact.
Well, it clearly verged, and this is no criticism of the judge for the proceedings, but at times it verged upon a show trial. Anonymous secret agents of the British state hiding behind a screen. Others who were up to their version that the British state visited upon people of this part of the island of Ireland. Many members of the for collusion and others, not by anyone other than the British government's own commissions and inquiries and investigations. So it clearly was, I said, an unorthodox and strategically important political case taken for that purpose. I don't fault the claimants for that. Why did the lawyers decide to take this course of action? I wouldn't speculate. How do I know? But I do know that they were making their closing statements and they must have thought they were going to lose.
What does this mean for the wider legacy process? And also, could you just clarify, you're paying your own legal bill?
So on, but yes, I was never going to make the claimants with my legal bill.
And what about the wider legacy process? What does it mean for the wider process?
Say again?
What does it mean?
Well, it's hard. Is in, or even if it exists in a proper form. The commitments which were made way back at the Stormont House Agreement. Even to inquests and so on. Genuine truth and reconciliation presiding over it. The British, as I understand it, scot-free, and the Irish government dealing, and we use the term victims, and deeply troubled. Some victims are the best support I want or anybody else to turn, but the victims' families may want.
Cost to the victims. Said the case does not represent a victim.
Excuse.
Mr. Adams, well in excess of £200,000. Could you confirm that's the case?
The bills, we'll let you know.
His daughter today just been said that she hopes her father's face once she's arrested.
Understandable.
Okay,
I, by the way, are walked away from Brent issues despite.
Okay, folks. Go back to your comments on legacy. How far away do you think the point is where we could say this is how we deal?
But Stormont with the DUP trying to, and these other issues, and there are many issues of equality and as the referendums on Irish unity. So responsibility. Sinn Féin can only do so much in this. There's a huge responsibility for on Taoiseach to bring that refocus on that basis. And that includes on legacy issues.
Okay, folks, thank you.
All right, everyone.
Thank you.
Are you training time or are you just like